surprised there's no cleanse for Shun. Now, obviously, there isn't a Zia who does fare well into Kennen. You can just ult, that Kennen ult.
Yep. No exhaust. Insight for CFO. Not worried about the Kennen. Big Kennen ulties. Electrocute on the Kennen. There's a bit of a switch up from Aja. Makes sense into a squishy matchup. Should help him with these trades into rest and then eventually into one-shotting people.
Minions have spawned.
If he does ever get to that point.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Cannon.
Karsa starting off at the Wolves like most Ivans do.
So I'm a little bit scared looking at these comps, right? At first I was hating PSG's comp, but when they just run in with Skarner, Kennen ultis, and Jin just opens up with his ulti, who is frontlining for CFO?
Yeah.
They just crumble, don't they?
Think I prefer PSG's comp, but it is a composition brought out by CFO that should mean, you know, there should be a bit of pressure coming from this top lane.
And I think it's so volatile, this draft by PSG as well. I really think they're having a disproportionate level of success on this Kennen because of the leads Aja is getting. The, in my opinion, unjustifiable leads that Aja's getting.
You just have to turn nameplates on and they're justified, mate.
Yeah, but we're seeing Kennens from Aja just way too fed relative to where he should be. This champion doesn't have a lot of damage these days.
Not often you see anyone just straight 1v2ing against an Ashe.
Yeah, there goes Woody.
We talk a lot about Aja, but Woody is secret OP in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost the most quiet members of PSG who are the scariest. You know, quiet in terms of their picks, you know, not having all that flashy picks, Woody and Aja. And not even really having flashy playstyles.
Yeah, until Aja's on Udyr and just wins all 3 lanes in the first 3 minutes.
Even that won't be flashy. He'll just walk up to people and right-click them. It'll just look like, why doesn't everyone do this? But only Aja can. Karsa making his way up top.
Yeah, no ward for Aja. This could be scary. Though, he's going to be completely fine.
Yep, and these dumb 2v2s, where both solo lanes are just ranged, and we're just kind of standing off. The Skarner's a lot worse than...
Ooh, Maple with a massive trade mid.
Yeah.
Roy finding some back. Is Karsa going to flash away, but that is the wrong side of the rift.
Yeah, not sure where the plan is to go now.
Rest trying to answer back with some trading, but it's Aja who picks up first blood.
He's going to get the kill, but he's dead after.
Rest might not even... Oh, that last auto attack will secure it for him, and good guy Aja leaves himself... Well, leaves that kill for Maple.
Yeah, I'm not sure what on earth Karsa is cooking. They are stronger in the 2v2 if it's a standoff, not if it's an Ivern melee range of 2 people. So
yeah,
what exactly happens here?
Ever occurred?
He has Prio in top lane, so he gets a full sense of security, but Aja's playing the inside of the lane, while Rest is playing the alcove, so he gets here so much earlier, and it's just the synergy between this jungle and top of PSG, unrivaled in the league. It's not even close. Anytime these two are together, good things happen for PSG, as they happen again.
Yeah, thankfully, able to at least trade 1 kill back, but still, it's yet another game where Archer's on this Kennen and looking to start off mighty fine.
Yeah, and this is probably going to be a very irrelevant Corki. Bot lane doing pretty well for themselves. Betty going to have to take his second recall
I'm
now.
very surprised that there's no cleanse on Ashe. There's just so much that could hit her, Gory. Once again, trading pretty well.
Back. Yeah, without Halo Blades, you see why people take Halo Blades into this Tristana, though. It's hard to win those trades otherwise.
Yeah, but I just think now you just get out-sustained if you don't take Fleet Footwork alongside Absorb Life. Sword Art finding his way now. Flash stun. Crash down as well onto Junji. Junji's going to ride Just run into a wall, but yeah, Maple's going to come in. It's Woody who picks up 1 kill, trading the life as Junjia will go down. Gory very low, but level 6, there's no threat really on him.
Yes, CFO have to rotate all 5 to this play to just get the 1-for-1. It is a favorable 1-for-1 jungle for support, of course. But they did commit Sword Art's flash for that and left Betty some free time in the bot lane, in a lane he was maybe struggling in. High gold game is fine for CFO, but they just need to make sure, like they have done, trade back these kills. Oh, Aja, such a good timing on that all-in. He's about to hit 6 as he's running out of the bush. Doesn't get it quite in time to stop the Valkyrie from rest.
Woody up in this top side now.
Yeah, and the wave is atrocious for rest. Arsa on his way back up here.
Should just be these Void Grubs pretty handily going over. All 3 do.
Yeah, I think...
Oh my god, it's time for a 3v3 in the top lane. Valkyrie used. Slicing Maelstrom available, but we're not even going to commit it. We just get that flash out of rest and call it a day.
Yeah. No greed. No greed on the flash for rest.
Yeah, and how did PSG do it? They're just up 1k gold? It feels like they just spawn gold.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just small leads, right?
Yeah.
Just mostly in jungle, a little bit in top. No plates picked up for anyone but Maple yet. Ori doing well in the mid lane. Has needed a couple drive-by ganks from his teammates, or drive-by assists from his teammates. But he dedicating a lot of time up here. Sword Art kind of just walking up and down. But we'll just go match the Nautilus now. Is down a bit of XP on the rel, so has to be careful. Especially as Woody's going to recall and run straight to this drag. Arsa would love to have level 6 by then.
Well, Enchanted Crystal Arrow, just to be annoying.
Yeah, just interrupting the recall. Maybe worthwhile. That's how people use Jinx ulti. It's a bit of a shorter cooldown, though, and a less relevant ultimate at this point. Arsa going to run into a level 6 Skarner.
Does have to be careful. Yeah, Skarner ult coming out, bringing him over to Woody. Flash Jesus to steal. Christ. This is a jungle, baby. What are we doing? We're flashing to end for Scuttle Crab.
Yeah, just playing with pure emotion, I think, is Mr. Karsa.
Oh, no hook. Wow. And, now that was remnant of, I believe it was C9.
Yeah, MSI. C9 Blabber. Yeah. Actually, give him a run for his money there. Give me one moment as I note the time, because that is a clip-worthy play from Old Mate.
That was egregious.
He did get the crab. We're going to get a replay to see if we can try get inside the mind of a jungler here. As, I mean, I cannot fathom the amount of dopamine released as he flashes and secures the crab there.
The PSG social media guy is going to be having a field day with that one. Wow. I don't really know what's to come for the rest of this game, but that is the highlight. That was unreal. Top lane. Just another day of Aja kind of destroying. Doesn't matter who you put in.
Oh, into.
Oh, back depth charge, dredge line, captive audience, and Sword Art. He gets the crash down going. Oh, he's gone. Oh, Junji even wanting it for himself. Betty, you can see he's biting his lip. He's very angry at his Skarner.
Shun probably regretting using that arrow to interrupt the Jhin ulti, as they didn't even need it to get the kill. Now he's stuck under his tower. Full HP Skarner.
Yeah, Gory is here. And PSG realizing...
Let's see, Woody no flash. He could scoop someone up here. Oh, Woody.
Oh, Junja with the ultimate, and Woody with the fantastic timing on that dredge line. Hook only just going wide, and Sword Art here now. All the slows coming through from Ashe is just not enough.
Yeah,
PSG somehow make their way out, and Maple's coming now. Captive audience, it lands once again. And Maple could just be in Reset City now as Sword Art. He spawns, he comes board, and he goes down. Corky finds one, finds another. RJ not going to have the teleport to react to this. As Rocket Barrage just not going to clip there onto Woody.
Here's Karsa, though.
Yeah, Karsa is here. Woody trying to run away.
Oh.
Not going to connect there with the root. And teleport from Gory is going to save the top lane. So a nice answer back from CFO, but they still find themselves at a 2k gold deficit.
Yeah, and they can't turn any of these plays into objectives or towers yet. And here is where Shun is really wishing he didn't use his ulti for poke at this point. This would be amazing. This would just be a 2v3 win for CFO, and they wouldn't need to commit any more members. He would just kill everything here on the Ashe. Unfortunately, yeah, just out of mana, no ulti on the Ashe. Gets kited out, and this great TP from Rest salvages the play. Sword Art respawns, runs straight back to die, loses his flash too, so he's sad about that, but needs something for CFO. You know, you need to get some gold back going your way. And they get a little bit of gold. Gold lead still grows for PSG for now.
Yeah. And they will be looking to secure themselves there. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Void Grub, it doesn't seem like there's going to be an answer, but we have seen crazier attempts from Karsa this game.
Yeah, very true. Junglers, for whatever reason, not as emotionally invested in the objectives as they are in the crabs.
The crab is the objective.
Yeah. Really the mark of a great jungler. What they're willing to give up for a crab.
Flash is one thing, but Flash and 300 gold. That's kind of the bar that was set, again, by C9 Blabber. Karsa, honoring it.
Yeah, Flash is just another summoner spell at the end of the day. If you'd smite for the crab, you should flash for it. But the death does show your dedication. And, I mean, this has been the story of the series. It feels like CFO are kind of keeping up in kills, trading kills back where they can, but in objectives, PSG are destroying them.
Yep.
They're just never hitting towers on CFO. They've never got shoved. They're never hitting enemy jungle camps. They're never taking objectives themselves. Just feels like PSG completely control these games. Both games now.
Yeah, good signs for CFO are that their carries, none of them have really died, rested with one death.
Yeah.
But other than that, they are, you know, just slowly getting more and more gold for themselves.
Yeah,
it is really only Karsa and Sword Art that have been going down.
Yeah, both games mid and AD. Both games mid and AD are strong points for CFO. In the previous game, stronger than their counterparts by a considerable margin. This game, harder to say that. Especially with this call about to be finished by Maple, who is half an item up. And massively ahead of gold. And there is every carry member of PSG, including their tank Skarner jungle, ahead of CFO. And no massive leads, right? It's just everyone on PSG is just a bit ahead.
Yeah.
From just playing the map better. Sword Art sprinting at Woody.
Sure. We've already seen a 5v4 that went pretty much even for CFO, so
yeah,
we haven't really seen a fight that includes this Kennen, who stands out as kind of the X factor.
Yeah. There is the inevitable 600 gold in Maple plates. And this isn't even the worst part of playing against Maple. He's now ahead on this Tristana. He's side lane permanently. PSG all here, they're a bit early for the Dragon. Maybe just setting up Maple.
We're just searching for fights. We just want to brawl.
They just want to distract CFO, I think, and let Maple take this tower.
Not going to work.
Yeah. CFO for now, matching correctly, recognizing the play is happening bot lane. And this is the problem with Ivern, I think, is that you don't actually have agency yourself, right? You just need a match. Be with your carries. And it's a guessing game for Karsa, whether he needs to be with his carry in the mid lane or the bot lane. And he needs to be there in line.
Max range ultimate out of Junjie, but flash from Shun gets him back to safety, and then Enchanted Crystal Arrow will connect onto Woody as Junjie flashes out of the way. But still, that is a flash for flash, and you'd rather have no flash on your Skarner than on your Ashe, ultimately.
Yeah. Especially when you are behind. It's actually Static Shiv over Kraken Slayer on the Ashe.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, which I find interesting. I much prefer the Kraken Slayer, I think.
Me too.
But maybe Shun just needs some wave clear this game. There's a lot of it on his team, but worried about mid waves. Not exactly contesting them.
Yeah, very weird static shift, I think. But alas.
Yeah, I agree, but I also think I can trust him.
Yep.
Defer to his decision. It probably had some logic behind it.
Well, the old classic Rel Nautilus Q trade. Death charge coming through, and Sword Art maybe searching for his 4th death of the game. It's Maple's teleport, and Maple's kill once more.
Yeah.
Kind of just a janitor, this game is Maple.
Yeah, and PSG aren't just going to go for the dragon and set up for it too early. They're going to make sure they get the maximum shove in mid, shove in bot. They're going to pick up this bot tower because CFO don't have the numbers to defend it. And yeah, they're just... This is why their leads just continue to grow. We haven't seen all that much action, and still their lead just is ballooning to 4K.
Yeah, just somehow.
Last time I looked, it was 2K, and
yeah, now it's at 5.
Grubs. Yeah, and now it's at 5 with 1 or 2 kills happening.
I think 1. I think that Sword Art kill was the only kill
that happened, but somehow the gold lead is just forever expanding.
Yeah, just that players just that much better.
And
Sword Art just spawning. Oh, is going to dodge out of the Skarner ultimate.
Yeah, could have been close to dead there, Sword Art. Does have his team with him, though.
Yeah, if he gets hit by that, almost certainly he's going to die. Jinjir, though, he might be the one that goes down. His teleport's coming in. It's Gory. And this Skarner is not long for this world as CFO do answer back, and they're looking now for this Rift Herald. We'll see if PSG have anything to say about it, but with recalls coming through here from Maple, I don't suspect they do.
Yep. I like that CFO aren't committing too many members to this and maintaining their lane states. Even Gory should recall ASAP and get to bot wave and maintain that lane.
Does get the empowered recall from finishing it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
We're looking for a dive, but Woody's up here. Arja's also behind.
Maple's straight here, too.
Yeah. Oh, the slicing Maelstrom as Maple does get here. It's not going to be enough, though. Redemption. Dive definitely protected. Slicing Maelstrom, though, used and didn't really get anything for themselves.
Got the flash out of rest. That feels good.
3 members still up here for CFO, and Maple realizing that he is well extended past where he should be, is going to choose to turn back. Now, is Junja going to get aggressive yet again? Doesn't seem like it. Going to go instead hit some camps.
Yeah, without his flash, looks like he's learned his lesson. On the Skarner will sit back now, get himself level 11. As he is falling a bit behind in XP. Maple jumps onto Gory.
Yeah, just jumping on Gory's head. And
it's a very close fight, and with some mana, Gory might be able to turn that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that was pretty much everything used. I think Maple probably would have jumped forward again if he had a little bit more information available.
Yeah, got himself a 20 CS lead, does Maple. A lot of gold on this Tristana. Is a great Azir game if Gory can get there. But we haven't usually seen Gory be the scale up for late game Azir. He is the get advantages early and just completely take over the game kind of Azir. So this will be a new look for him. See how he manages on a hyper carry.
Maple once again just relentless.
Fearlessly jumping. Jumps. Yeah. Should be communicated as a Sword Art that this Tristana is without her rocket jump. I like how the waves are being managed much better by CFO this time around. No waves just going to towers for free. No towers just going for free, importantly. There's a lot of that last game. And made the game very one-sided.
Why does Betty have any executioners? That's illegal.
That's...
Woo-woo, illegal build.
Yeah, that is an abysmal choice in who you're putting your healing reduction on.
It's only redemption. That's it.
Yeah, you'd almost feel better about a Serpent's Fang on the Jhin. As CFO grouped everyone around Gory. And Shun. Shun is up here too. So
yeah, any teleport flanks available. It doesn't seem like there are.
Yeah.
Should just be this tower picked up. Top lane inner
nice.
For CFO.
Yeah,
Don't choose to use the Azir's passive.
Good use of the Ivern from behind even. Daisy's still just so strong at this point in the game. You can't kill it yet. Aja, permanent priority here. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but there's a world where Corki is just more useful in team fights later than Kennen. Kennen kind of has the Malphite problem, where his engage is pretty telegraphed and it only goes in one direction. So in these super late game fights, a couple flashes and Kennen's just in the middle of your team dead. And, you know, sometimes that is worth it, usually, but sometimes the game's just decided off of plays like that.
Children to use, Gory.
Gory's in it.
Who's going to be the one piloting it? Is this scary? Doesn't seem like it is. Well, they won't get the mid tower, just a bit of chip damage. Still making their way to being able to get it soon as Dragon number 2 for either of these squads does spawn.
Yeah, PSG struggling a little bit with the siege of CFO with this Ivern. We saw CFO beat Frank last split with a very similar composition, front to back with Ivern. There was a bit more front in that game, though.
Deathcap now finished from Arja.
Yeah.
Ahead of what is likely to be a dragon fight, although...
Yeah. With Flash and TP...
Gory recalling.
Woody wants to get a ward for this cannon so badly. There's a good one. Sword Art finds it, though. Are there any other wards for this cannon?
He's already here.
It's dead.
Dragon's gone.
It's dead.
CFO now probably should just back out. Woody lands a hook, though, onto Sword Art. Massive depth charge onto 4, and Arja's in there. The slicing Maelstrom is certainly slicing. One does go down. The curtain call's hitting. 2 very low health bars. Ivern and Gory are just so low, but will not be going down. It's a 1 for 3, but it's in favor of PSG as they march down the middle lane. The captive audience, but there's no more follow-up as Casa chucks down a bush and will be able to run on back and likely recall.
Yeah, everything going the way of PSG. Dragon, mid-tier 1, couple kills too. And we're going to see the engage here from Woody. CFO kind of just hanging around after the Dragon's already dead, and that's an insane Nautilus ulti. Nice flash from Gory instantly. But you see Kennen comes in and trades 2 flashes for 1 instantly. Still manages to kill off Shun and Sword Art. And hard to not miss cleanse there if you're the Ashe. Considering Kennen can just do that every 5 minutes, just flash straight onto you.
Gory's going for second item Deathcap.
I like it. I thought he might go Shadow Flame, solo AP with an Amp Tome and a Rod, but
I wouldn't
changed his mind.
Have hated a Leandri's, honestly, considering a lot of this game he's going to be hitting a Skarner and a Naut, both of which have Warmonks.
There's his Rabbit, though.
Rabadon's finished.
Full item behind Maple now, though.
Yeah, Maple quietly just janitoring up a few early kills and then sitting in a side lane as we've come to know him to do on this Tristana.
Yep.
3 items, Bloodthirster picked up.
And who is stopping him? Think about how many members of CFO you actually have to rotate to ever kill Tristana.
Now, eventually Rest should be able to just clear, but yeah, not going to be easy. IE also finished here for Betty, but still has the most egregious... what is that item called again? Executioner's Calling.
Yeah. Daisy not going to be able to make it out of this one. Does go down, unfortunately, and it's kind of already at the point where Ivern ulti is useless now. We kind of have a short window in mid-game where Daisy is the strongest unit on the map.
Maybe has to be careful. Gory looking for him. Nice flash, though. And now Gory's in trouble. He has no flash, and he's in front of everyone. He's just gone down. He looked for a play, but a play it was not, as Maple's trying to find his way onto Shun. He's not going to need to. Archie's just eliminated him from this fight. Rest on the backside, though, trying to answer back. He's not been able to. Curtain call 1, 2, 3. Should land. Betty fire it. He misses. But PSG do not, as they clean up that team fight. It's a clean ace off the back of Gory just searching for too much.
Yeah, PSG just look unstoppable. Maple, nice flash. No flash for Gory to get out once he's just stuck in the middle there with his pants down. I wonder if Maple didn't have rocket jump up, and that's what's inspired Gory to go for that play. Because Tristana can just buffer that anyway. We'll see if the rocket jump does get used. No, it just wasn't even used by Maple, I don't think.
But yeah, at this point...
Yeah, and the fight's over the moment it gets flashed like that.
Rest comes in, but... I mean... Oh, I didn't even see that. Obviously, we were looking at Arju, but...
Rest tries to put the moves on him here, and maybe even gets hooked out of this shot from Betty. Yeah, too hard to escape.
Back to live now. It's Baron buff for PSG. All 4 members of CFO are down in this bottom lane. Only Gory in the mid. Junjie misses on his ultimate, but the hook from Woody will not. Maple getting aggressive, and will come Gory with his teleport, but he's in no man's land. He's going to have to quickly jump on out of there as Woody flashes forward and connects onto Rest. Is it 2 games in a row that some CC onto a Corki wins the game? It doesn't seem it. As CFO quickly take down Woody.
Yeah, that engage actually just ends up taking the wind out of PSG's sails. They can turn their attention to their 3rd dragon if they want to. It is a very strong soul, so being on soul point would feel very good if you're PSG, but they're not done sieging yet, even with 10 seconds on the dragon. Arju's ulted.
Arju's just 1v1ing Sword Art, and he's winning it, but not sure you want all that used on the
Sword Art
Raul.
had flash.
Yeah. Choosing not to use it. It is just the kill found. It's a 1-for-1 now, ultimately. Both supports going down, but Woody ultimately has spawned quicker. Also, teleport used in that play by Gory.
Yeah, it may be correct for Sword Art to hold his flash there. Because it doesn't look like they could have contested the drag anyway.
Sword Art is 1, 7, and 5.
Oh, this cannon does a lot of damage. Did you see how much damage he did to Shun? Shun flashed on him too. Must have been a trade of flashes.
Oh, Woody. Woody just getting disgusting with it. And Gory, he's going to have to dodge. Betty will not find his mark, and Gory lives to see another day. Rest teleporting on in and losing half his HP for his trouble is Maple. Maple's just 1v2, and Carson should get his shield back up. Does, in fact, do so will survive, but Shun's down. And now it's 5 members of PSG as Arju quickly tries to return to his team. Mid lane inhibitor going to go down. Bot lane surely to follow.
Yeah, and
he's back up, trying to find damage. This Corki not really doing all that much as Junjie just happily standing in front, tanking up absolutely everything. Another hook lands from Woody. Captive audience and Rest. He is trying to find something, but it's not all that much. The redemption's a nice heal.
This Tristana is just impossible to deal with. Level 18.
Yeah, low mana though. Low mana on Betty and Maple's. Rest going forward. Sword Art with the engage. Arju, though, countering with the slicing Maelstrom, will be taken out. He at least dies once in this game, but it's Maple. He doesn't have much mana, but he doesn't need much. He's Tristana, damn it. He just auto-attacks. Rest now. All he's got to do is run away. Betty, being the Jin, is fast enough. It's even a hook to confirm the kill eventually from Woody. While Maple and Junjie, they're trying to deal with this Nexus. Shun, another hook from Woody. This guy is absolutely outrageous on these engaged supports. And just like that, 30 minutes in, it's PSG taking the series 2-0.
Yeah, another pretty flawless game from PSG. Again, CFO gave themselves chances. They gave themselves opportunities. And they played in a way where they should have done a lot better that game. They had themselves in a position where they should have done a lot better than they did in both games, I think. But it just feels like they got outplayed.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Ultimately, it does feel like PSG just have CFO's number. They kind of get, leads somewhere, or they find a way into a game somewhere, but PSG just shut it down almost entirely immediately. I think we need to stop letting Maple have Tristana. While you never look at that game and be like, this game was lost because they have Maple, or they have Maple's Tristana.
It's so annoying to deal with.
It's impossible to deal with. Even when they finally start to get some forward momentum, someone just has to commit their entire game to sitting in a side lane against this Tristana. And ultimately, yes, you're going to stop the Tristana from pushing, but it's Tristana with all the forward momentum. Push fully up in the wave, can choose to teleport back, can choose to pressure your inhib. Having that much say and how to play the macro gameplay just makes it so much easier for PSG.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's very apparent in these games, how exactly PSG want to play with the Tristana. Their macro is completely different when they've got either the Tristana or the TF, and I think both